This is Woodman here with another channel message. I wanted to talk to you today about forgiveness and silence. Forgiveness is a profound concept that transcends religious and spiritual traditions. In many spiritual practices, forgiveness is seen as a pathway to inner peace, and forgiveness is also emotional freedom. It involves letting go of resentment and a desire for revenge, allowing individuals to heal from past wounds. This act of releasing negative emotions fosters compassion and understanding, aligning with spiritual growth. Many people believe that forgiveness not only benefits the person being forgiven, but also liberates the forgiver, transforming pain into a source of strength and wisdom. In the Bible, forgiveness is a central theme. It reflects God's unconditional love and mercy towards humanity. The New Testament emphasizes this through the teachings of Jesus, who instructs his followers to not only forgive 7 times, but 77 times. Matthew chapter 18, verse 22. This idea underscores the limitless nature of forgiveness and the importance of reconciliation. Furthermore, the parable of the prodigal son illustrates the joy and grace of forgiveness, highlighting the spiritual significance of accepting and embracing those who have strayed, because ultimately biblical forgiveness encourages believers to mirror divine mercy in their own lives, promoting harmony within communities. This is truly the spirit of compassion. Spiritually, the act of forgiveness is often linked to personal transformation and liberation from emotional bondage. Many traditions teach that holding on to grudges can hinder spiritual growth and create barriers to experiencing love and joy. By embracing forgiveness, individuals can cultivate a sense of connection to the divine and to one another, fostering a more compassionate and understanding world. Thus, forgiveness serves not only as a moral obligation, but as a vital component of spiritual development, inviting practitioners to engage with their own humanity, but also the humanity we find in others. And no, not everyone is a non player character. The power of silence. Silence holds a unique power in our lives, serving as a sanctuary for introspection as well as renewal. In a world often filled with noise and distraction, moments of silence allow us to reconnect with our inner selves. This stillness can be transformative, providing the space needed for reflection, but also self discovery. And thus, when we embrace silence, we create a barrier against the chaos of our surroundings, giving ourselves the opportunity to process thoughts and emotions without external interference. By remaining silent and still, we also conserve our energy. This act of stillness allows us to focus inward, cultivating a deeper awareness of our thoughts and feelings. In moments of silence, we can gather strength and clarity, empowering ourselves to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This practice can enhance our emotional resilience and allow us to navigate life's challenges with greater grace and poise. Moreover, in silence, we do not give away our power. We resist being ensnared in the intricate spider webs of manipulation or negativity that can arise from external pressures and expectations that may be demanding. By choosing silence, we protect our autonomy and maintain a strong sense of self. Therefore, ultimately, the power of silence extends beyond personal benefits. It can also foster deeper connections with others. In a conversation, moments of silence can allow for greater understanding and empathy, providing space for genuine dialogue. By choosing silence intentionally, we honor our own needs while creating opportunities for more meaningful interactions. And in this way, silence becomes a tool for both self preservation, but as well relational harmony. We enrich our lives in a profound and lasting way. So be mindful of the power of forgiveness, because forgiveness is also something that is part of unconditional love. Remember that God unconditionally loves each and every one of us. Yes, God does not love sin, and God does not want us to do evil things. However, you will always note in many stories that God forgives, that as long as you actually are sincere about seeking forgiveness, right? You have to separate yourself from the activity that is wrongdoing, acknowledge it, confess before man, confess before God, and then be ready to atone. And once you do that, that doesn't mean there won't be a punishment. There's always a punishment. Nothing goes without consequences. Everything has its costs. But nonetheless, God has that unconditional love to give us another chance. And so that's what we have to do is we have to realize that sometimes we need to give others another chance, possibly, right? Because it may be that they truly messed up but are sorry about it in a genuine way. Of course, that doesn't mean expose yourself to danger now. Of course, if someone is actively still trying to somehow wrong you in some way, and they try to trick you by hoping that you forgive them and then let them back into your good graces, and then they can then wreak havoc again, think again. That's not what forgiveness is calling us to do. Forgiveness lets go of the trauma. It lets go of this past event, which is separated by time, and it allows us to step away from that and release that and let that go out of our lives rather than hanging on to that. Because sometimes when you hang on to the trauma, you really do yourself a great disservice. You need closure, you need resolution. Therefore, forgiveness allows you to even move on, even when the other person doesn't really say they're sorry. But it allows you to process what happened, let it go, no longer let that be something that burdens your heart, and you can move forward. In addition, the silence is your serenity, is your peace, it is your calm. And if you really think about it, the way we've learned things from a biblical standpoint, a name has power. So invoking a name is to claim power over another person. But also, words that we speak are spells. And things that we do create some sort of energetic exchange, some way, somehow. So sometimes it's necessary to conserve that energy. It's necessary to not give away too much of ourselves. As people say, I gave them a piece of my mind. Well, why should you do that? You need your mind. You want every piece of it. Why would you give it away? If you like this message, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome aboard. It's a safe space that we're returning. I appreciate you so much. Your support means the world to me. I'm glad you're back. And in the name of the Most High God, I wish you prosperity, health, wealth, and abundance, as well as protection and blessings, whether you deserve it or not. This is Woodman signing off. Have a great day.